Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sports Breakdown once again. So today we are going to discuss on the IPL 2023 finals preview, which is going to be between Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans. So I think yesterday we discussed about the review of the qualifier two between Mumbai Indians versus GT, where Gujarat Titans got to the finals by beating Mumbai Indians by 62 runs. So today we are going to discuss purely on the finals, and then after that also we'll be having a quiz, and if anyone's watching, you guys can perhaps join for the quiz as well later on. I'll just remind every 10 minutes, but first of all, let's get into the match first of all. So Rahul, so you're a CSK fan, as we all know. So how excited are you, especially CSK being I think they were ninth last season, and the way, I mean, they couldn't qualify for the playoffs, but the way they've come back this season, Rahul, your thoughts on CSK's journey so far?
Yeah, it's been an amazing comeback from CSK. We saw CSK in 2020 as well. They were second to last in the points table, and they came back and lifted the trophy in 2021. Again in 2022, it went downhill a bit, and but CSK has risen again. They have made a very good comeback, and I think regardless of what happens from here, you can't take that away from them.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, I mean, let's talk about CSK's journey in this IPL 2023. So, let's go on to the road that they started. So, obviously, they played against GT, their first match, and they lost that first match at Ahmedabad. But your thoughts, especially, I mean, this season, how CSK played, because I mean, they lost their first match, then came back. They only lost, I think, against RR and TBKs, I think, at home. Um,
They lost
and
to KKR as well at home.
Yes, okay, three teams. Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
So, anyways, your thoughts towards CSK's performance this season, especially at home and away?
So I think it's been a little bit of an up and down season for Chennai Super Kings this season because unlike the last few times when CSK made the playoffs, it was not smooth running. If you
Yeah,
look at all of CSK's past seasons performances, CSK has rarely had it tough to make it to the playoffs in 2018, 2019, and 2021. CSK made it to the playoffs rather comfortably. They didn't. They had a few matches to spare when they made it to the playoffs. This time, it was things were a little bit different. CSK still hadn't sealed a playoffs spot until the last match. So, and the points table was very close this season.
yeah,
It's definitely tougher than previous seasons. The other thing is CSK didn't make use of home advantage like they usually do. I mean, 4-3, they had a winning record at home, but not a dominant one. 4-3 doesn't suggest that we dominated at home, and Chepauk was really a fortress for us this season. But I think what really played a big role is CSK stepped up in the away games, and that's been a regular feature of all the teams that have done well. In fact, Gujarat Titans themselves dominated away from home. They lost only one away game going into the playoffs, which was against Mumbai Indians. So playing away has been a much bigger factor in this season compared to the other seasons where IPL was played in the home and away format. And I also think it's partly because teams are trying to get the feel for the home and away format again because 2020 to 2022, as you know, IPL was not played in a home and away format. So,
agree with you totally. So going through the CSK's journey, so they lost against GT in the first match at Ahmedabad, then they beat Lucknow Super Giants by 12 runs at Chepauk. But let's go through that match. Rahul, CSK versus LSG, that was a very close match, even though CSK won. But your thoughts on that match, especially going back into the sixth match? I mean, especially
uh,
Mohina.
so
Yeah,
yeah, that was a really good match, very high scoring match because surprisingly, I must say, because we all expected that Chepok will produce low scoring matches, the pitch will produce a lot of turns. So we weren't prepared for scores of over 200 in Chennai, but CSK batted very well. I was waiting to see how Gaikwad and Conway would gel. This is their first IPL match in Chepauk, so
Yeah.
playing under Chennai Super Kings. But
Yes.
they batted really well. They gave a very good start, and the batting performance was very complete overall. Everyone played their part, in my opinion. Lucknow Super Giants had a very good start with the bat, and I think Moin Ali's wickets in the middle overs were really critical. That helped CSK win that match,
Hmm. I agree with
and
you.
it was
Yes.
very vital because another thing is I think it was a very underratedly vital win because in 2022 again our second match was against Lucknow Super Giants, and we were in a winning position in that match, like had 35 to defend off 2 overs, and we went on to lose that match and go zero have a 0-2 record. So winning that match and going 1-1 this season was very vital, because had we lost that second match it could have turned out to be like the 2022 season, who knows.
Hmm. Yes, I agree with you. So we got Kunal alongside us. So we're going to discuss on both the teams, CSK and GT. So let's discuss. Let's go through like the most important matches. Where CSK lost, we'll go through that, and like the most important matches. Let's go to their Clasico match, MI versus CSK. Kunal, especially CSK won that battle at the Wankhede Stadium. How huge was this for CSK to win at the Wankhede against Mumbai Indians in the start of the season? I know Mumbai didn't have a good start, but still the way that they won against MI at Wankhede. Thoughts on that match?
Actually, very good match, and that was good comeback from CSK also, and it was very special match for Ajinkya Rahane also. The way Ajinkya Rahane played in that match, that was outstanding. No one knows that Ajinkya Rahane can play this type of innings, and the catch of Ravindra Jadeja, I can't forget that catch, the catch taken from Ravindra Jadeja. So some few moments I know, and I think that was very convincing win for Chennai Super King, and they deserve that.
Hmm. I agree with you. Yes. And let's quickly go to the match that they lost. And Rahul, coming back to you, RR versus CSK. I mean, Rajasthan, they got their first win at Chepauk, I think, after 15 years. Going through that match, Rahul, your thoughts, because especially that was a very close match. I mean, Dhoni could have finished it at the end, but that final over from Sandeep Sharma ensured that RR somehow won that match. But thoughts towards that match, especially 175 RR put, and I mean CSK nearly chased that, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean I know for trolling sake many might troll Dhoni and Jadeja for not finishing that match, but in reality CSK really messed up in the middle overs in that match, faltered against spin, and that was the reason for the loss. Dhoni and Jadeja nearly won CSK a match which was looking out of reach at one point. They did really well to bring it to seven needed from three balls. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah, a little bit disappointed. Dhoni or Jadeja, neither of them could find the winning stroke after that. They needed just, I think, one more boundary at that stage to get the victory, but it didn't happen. You have to give credit to Sandeep Sharma also. He bowled three very good Yorkers in the end, and mind you, in that final over, he was just hit for two sixers by MS Dhoni, and he found the courage. He bowled around the wicket, and he managed to get the three Yorkers in, and give Rajasthan Royals the win. You have to give credit to him in that, and credit to the spinners as well. They utilized the surface better than the CSK spinners in that match.
Agree. Just a reminder before we go through the other matches, here's the link to join, guys, and we'll be having a quiz after this preview. So anyone who's watching right now and who's interested to join the quiz can join right now, or even before the quiz starts, guys. You can always join the link from the start. Okay. Anyways, back to topic. So let's go through the other matches and the important matches that CSK face. So Kunal, coming to you. I mean, CSK, I think next important match, I think they face RCB in that match, and CSK beat RCB by 8 runs, and that was a thriller as well. 226 CSK put, and RCB couldn't chase. Your thoughts on that? I mean, CSK getting that win in Bangalore, that was a big boost for CSK, I feel, and brilliant batting by Conway, by the way, in that match. Dubey stepped up in that match, and yeah, and even the bowling. I mean, Deshpande had was expensive but picked up 3 wickets. But your thoughts in that match?
Actually, you can say that CSK almost lost this game. The way their bowlers were bowling, and I think that was a plan of MS Dhoni, that how they trap Maxwell and Faf du Plessis. That was very important wicket at that match. Kohli goes out. That was very big wicket. There was very big boost, but the way the Maxwell, the Faf du Plessis were playing, they make it one-sided. But it is a planning of MS Dhoni that we see in that match, take both the wickets, and finally CSK came into the game. But I will say that that match, well played RCB. You're playing against Chennai Super King.
Mm, yes. Rahul, any thoughts on this match? CSK versus RCB. This was the only
Yeah,
match that
so
happened against both the teams.
as a CSK fan, I pretty much was resigned to our fate when I saw the way Faf and Maxwell were hitting. I was thinking, okay, this match is gone, and I was also thinking, uh, why did we let go of Faf du Plessis? That was also going on in my mind, because CSK was very Faf was very vital for CSK, and now he was hitting against CSK, so that kind of felt like we shouldn't have let him go. But yeah, their wickets definitely brought CSK back in the match. Credit to Dhoni, not just for planning those dismissals, but he held on to two very difficult catches, because the ball went straight up in the sky. Those are not easy ones to catch, especially with the gloves, with the wicket keeping gloves on. Those were not easy catches.
Yeah.
And I think credit also has to be given to Matisa Patirana in this match for winning this match. He
Mm,
came back very well. He was really taken to the cleaners by Faf and Maxwell in his earlier spell, but he came back and bowled two excellent death overs to win
yes.
restrict RCB and win them the match. Because even after Faf and Maxwell got out, Dinesh Karthik was playing well, and it looked like RCB could still win the match.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yes. All right. So let's go to the other match that CSK had. So I think they won against SRH comfortably. I think we don't have to discuss about the SRH match. Let's go to the KKR match because there's another exciting match. Let's go to Kunal, CSK versus KKR at Eden Gardens, because I think last year this fixture I think KKR won. So your thoughts on this again? I think Conway played a good knock and Shivam Dubey stepped up. Good opening partnership. Got to 235. I think the highest score, I think, team score in IPL this season. So, your thoughts on this performance by CSK against KKR?
Actually, I will say that on seeing all the fixtures, I will say the one of the best match against KKR. See the way how the CSK batsmen were playing against Kolkata Knight Riders, dominating against the bowlers, such kind of bowler like Varun Chakravarti, and let me check one more bowler. I think I miss.
Suyash Sharma.
Yeah,
Yes.
Suresh Sharma, Sunil Narayan, and Varun Chakravarti, because it is not easy to play those kind of bowlers, but they were playing aggressively, especially the way Ajinkya Rahane plays that match. 29 balls, 71 runs. That was excellent innings, and that was the comeback for Ajinkya Rahane for Chennai Super King. That gives
Yeah.
a solidity to a batting lineup also. Conway, very good innings again, 40 ball, 56 runs. Shivam Dubey, as always, he finishes the match and 21 balls, 50 runs. So that was very big score from 235 runs. And the way the bowling from Chennai Super King, that was also very good. Akash Singh, Tushar Deshpande. Tushar Deshpande was not that economical, but the wickets was very important. So I will say the complete dominance of CSK in this match.
Agree. Yes. All right. So, let's go to the next match that CSK had. So, they actually faced, I think,
Rajasthan
they,
Royals
yeah,
again.
they had the Rajasthan Royals where Rajasthan lost in Jaipur. Let's come to Rahul on that. Tough win, tough loss, I would say, for CSK. I think,
Yeah,
I mean, Rajasthan put 200. I think first time they put a 200 plus at Jaipur, and then
Jaipur.
yeah, yes,
So
yeah,
yeah, if the match against KKR was a complete performance for CSK, had then this match against Rajasthan Royals was the complete opposite of that.
mm,
I'll say it that way. It was the complete opposite. Completely leaked runs with the ball. Bowling performance was very bad, but
yeah,
having conceded those runs and considering that batting was our strength, we did not show intent to even chase that target at any point. Only Shivam Dubey and Moeen Ali showed somewhat of an intent to kind of go for the target and chase it. Conway and Gaikwad, they had an opening partnership in terms of the runs and batting out the power play overs, but that's not enough when you're chasing 200. You have to give score runs at a quick pace as well. They needed to score like 60 or 70 runs in that power play period, but they only scored 40 runs. So it simply was a poor performance, probably the worst performance from CSK in all the group matches, I would say.
Mm, yeah. Kunal, your thoughts? Do you agree with what Rahul said about CSK having the worst match
Yes,
schedule?
absolutely. In both the matches against RR, you lost the match in your way, because in both the matches you can come back and beat Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan Royals was not that kind of team that you can't beat.
Yeah, I agree with you. So let's go to the next match, which was against Punjab Kings, match epoch, and let's go to Kunal for this because I mean losing to I mean that was also another thrill. I mean Punjab taking it deep and Sikandar Asa scoring the runs. But your thoughts, especially CSK putting 200 plus and still losing this match. So your thoughts, Kunal, especially of this close match?
Actually, if we see in this match, that was a comeback match for Leon Livingston. We don't
Yeah.
see Leon Livingston performing in this tournament. In this match, finally, we see how he can finish the match. That was very important spell of uh, Tushar Deshpande was bowling, and two, three sixes hitting by Livingston that changed the match at the end. And finally, Punjab Kings made it. And that was also a very famous match as Dhoni hits last two ball, two sixes. That was also very memorable match
Mm,
and made at least 200 runs. But I think at that time, the way Conway was played very good, 52 balls, 92 runs. But I think
yeah,
Conway should complete his century, should play in greater strike rate, so that might be the score will be around 220. Then
mm,
might be Punjab will lose this match. But all the credit I will give to Liam Livingston, how he played the match. Strike rate 166, 24 balls, 40 runs, and finally win the match for Punjab Kings.
agree. And coming to you, Rahul, after these
Yeah,
losses,
so
back-to-back losses, were you a bit fearful about CSK not reaching the playoffs after these
yeah,
two losses?
I was definitely fearful about CSK not reaching the playoffs. To add on to what Kunal said, I think more than Conway, I felt Jadeja was to blame for CSK not crossing more than 200, and also maybe Dhoni too. Although he hit the two sixers, yes, but Dhoni throughout this tournament should have been batting ahead of Ravindra Jadeja because he's the one who's hitting the ball better. So the earlier he comes, the better the impact Dhoni can have. If he plays, I felt if he played ahead of Jadeja, or if Jadeja had batted a little bit better, CSK could have gotten to 210 or 220 mark in this match. Having said that, though, Jadeja bowled very well with the ball in the middle overs, but the death overs was a big disappointment in this match because CSK still had 75 runs in the bank going into the last 5 overs. Although Tushar Deshpande picked up 2 wickets in the death, both those wickets, if put in perspective, came after he leaked a lot of runs, and brought Punjab back into the match. So that wasn't a good bowl. It was really a match which CSK should have won, and I felt at that point CSK might not qualify for the playoffs. I also felt that CSK missed a chance to take one step further towards making the playoffs and making it very comfortable. From
Yeah,
Punjab's point of view, I would not only give credit to Liam Livingstone, I also give credit to Shikhar Dhawan. He gave a very good start in the beginning.
yeah,
Atharva Taide was looking dangerous. Jitesh Sharma also played a very good cameo in the end and helped out. And then Sikandar Raza, he really held his nerve on the last ball because last ball 3 runs to win, and Patirana bowling is not easy because with all the variations Patirana had, and he picked out a slower ball and managed to get bat on it and get and run the 3 runs and give the win for Punjab. So credit to him also. He really held his nerve, and that was the second match in a row that he did it for Punjab because, mind you, Punjab also won a similar match like that against Lucknow Super Giants with an effort from Sikandar Raza. So full marks to their batting performance overall for Punjab, but at the same time, it was very disappointing from a CSK point of view. From and looking at the bowling.
Agree, agree. So let's go to the next match that they had. I think they faced again. I think that Lucknow match. Rahul, coming back to you. I mean, no result. I think that 1 point was very valuable. I think for both the teams, and that's why I think they both qualified for playoffs. So this could have been one team with 14, one team with 16. That could have been the difference. So your thoughts? I mean, mathematically, that 1 point gained by CSK, how much of a difference was that given to CSK?
I mean, in hindsight, maybe you could say that 1 point was uh, valuable, but at the same time, I felt like given the next match is against Mumbai Indians, and Mumbai Indians by then had started coming to form and chasing 200 by like crazy. I felt like CSK needed to win that match against Lucknow Super Giants and get back on track because they had already lost to Rajasthan Royals. They lost a match to Punjab at home, a heartbreaking loss. So after
Yeah,
two successive defeats, I felt CSK needed a win at that point to get the momentum uh, back. So
agreed.
at the time that the washout happened, I was a bit disappointed because also we were had restricted Lucknow to a reasonable score. I mean, yeah, 120 may not have been easy on the Lucknow wicket. Anything could have happened, yes, but
Yeah.
I was definitely happy with the bowling effort from CSK, and I felt like Rain robbed CSK of the opportunity to try and get a win and get the campaign back on track. That's
Mm.
how I felt at that point.
I agree. All right, so let's go to the Mumbai Indians versus CSK match. And Kunal, coming to you. This was at Chennai. I think CSK already won the reverse picture at Wankhede. So I think this is the match where Patirana performed really well. But your thoughts, especially this match? I mean, 139, the way that CSK restricted them to 139, the way that Patirana bowled that match, and support from Deepak Chaha also came back, I think, from injury in this match only. So your thoughts, the way that CSK bowlers performed in this match and then somehow easily managed to chase this?
Actually, Pawan, Deepak Chair came back from injury in the previous match itself against Lucknow Super Giants. He played that match also.
Yeah, yes. But Kunal, your thoughts about
Yeah,
this
okay, yeah.
match? Yeah,
Yeah,
Kunal, yes.
actually, this match will be memorable for Rohit Sharma experiment and the comeback of Deepak Chahar and Pathirana as a bowler. Because I don't know what Rohit Sharma has done in this match. They're coming number three, bringing the green in opening position, and then sudden collapse for MI. So I think that is not a good game for Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians give the chance to CSK to win this match, and CSK grabbed this opportunity. Deepak Chahar took the wickets, and Pathirana did a good thing at the end. So I think that was very easy match for Chennai Super King to win this match.
Agreed. Yes, all right. So let's go to the next match for CSK. I think that was against Delhi Capitals, where CSK won by 27 runs. Coming back to you, Kunal, your thoughts about this match? I mean, CSK looked. I mean, this was also a good match for CSK. Obviously, comfortably won this match. Your thoughts on the CSK versus DC first match?
Basically, Pawan, that is a heartbreak for me that how the Delhi Capitals performing in this match, because I don't know if you say the dominance of Delhi Capitals during the bowling time, Delhi dominates, but in sudden the over of Khalil Ahmed made a comeback for Chennai Super King 20 odd runs in second last over that made a score of 167, and that was defendable total suddenly, and the degree of turn in that match was more for CSK bowlers apart from Delhi Capital bowlers. So conditions was in a favor of Chennai Super King also, and the way the Moeen Ali was bowling, Jadeja was bowling, not allowing the Delhi Capitals batsmen to come and step up and play the loose shot from David Warner's. I will say that again, Delhi Capitals did the same thing what Mumbai Indians do against the Chennai Super King. You gifted the match to Chennai Super King because before the 18th over when the Delhi was bowling, I thought that Delhi can win this match easily because the score I think that was less than 150, but the score goes to 167 after last two overs.
Mm, I agree with you. All right. So let's go to the next match and let's get Rahul's point of view, I think that was against KKR. I think we are KKR. I think won that match. So your thoughts, Rahul, on that match? I think against KKR. I think yeah, KKR won that match at Chennai. So your thoughts, because I mean this is after a long time that CSK lost the match, but I think they were still favorites to go to playoffs. But I think there was a bit of a CSK, if they won that match, they could have been the first team to qualify for the playoffs, but they couldn't take that opportunity. So, but anyways, your thoughts on that match,
Yeah.
Rahul?
Yeah, so I felt the same way. I felt like because the playoffs race was getting really close at that point, so I felt like CSK should not leave it to the last match, which is an away match in New Delhi. Anything can happen over there. They must win
Yeah,
this match against Kolkata Knight Riders. It's a home game again, and better to seal it now itself and not leave it to chance. But
agreed.
they didn't do it, and of course, actually, it went almost the same way as the match against Delhi Capitals. Like CSK was
Yeah,
struggling in the middle overs, they were struggling to score and get away from the bowling attack. But KKR, they did what Delhi Capitals could not do, which is also keep Chennai Super Kings down in the death overs. They were able to do that, but Delhi Capitals could not do that. The way Deepak Chahar started, though, it looked like KKR was again throwing away the match like Delhi Capitals did. But Rinku Singh and Nitish Rana, they really held their nerve and ensured that the spinners don't get wickets in the middle overs, and they were able to give KKR a comfortable win. So they did pretty much a lot of things that Delhi Capitals could not do against CSK. And
mm,
there was nothing really the CSK bowlers could have done, because they were defending a low total and they needed to get wickets at regular intervals to defend the total, because it was not one with the maybe 160 like we got against Delhi Capitals. We could have put KKR under pressure at 38 for 3, but when the target is only 140, it's not good enough. You're still under pressure. So that's what
agreed.
happened.
Yes. All right. So let's go to the next match, and I think that was CSK beating DC by 77 runs.
I think some network issue for Pawan.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so yeah, the last match against Delhi Capitals, yeah, it was a little bit nervous, because after CSK lost the match against KKR, there was a whole week of matches before CSK's next match. So it was an anxious wait, because, and there was also a thing like if Punjab and RCB lose a match, then CSK is into the playoffs before they play Delhi Capitals. So there was also that kind of thing. Will we be qualified for the playoffs when we play the match against in New Delhi, or will we have to win to defeat Delhi Capitals in order to seal the playoffs spot? That bit of anxiety was there. But anyway, RCB, they won their match against Sunrisers Hyderabad in between, so we had to defeat Delhi Capitals in order to go into the playoffs. But having done that, it was a very CSK stepped up in that match. It was a complete performance right from
Mm,
start to end. I mean,
yes.
pretty much similar to the match against Mumbai Indians. The win against Mumbai Indians in Chepauk, that was a very complete performance from CSK, and the same was the case in this match against Delhi Capitals. From ball right from the start to finish, it was a complete performance. Victory was never in doubt.
Yeah. All right. So I think we discussed about CSK. I mean, it was recent that we discussed about the qualifier one, so we won't go into the qualifiers. Let's go to Gujarat Titans now, and their journey to the final right now, and then we'll start to discuss both the teams. So, Kunal, I think first match, I think we already discussed. I think GT versus CSK a bit so far. So let's go to their second match. I think that was against Delhi Capitals, where GT won. So your thoughts on that match, Kunal, GT versus DC, and how that went?
Yeah, first of all, as a Delhi fan, that was memorable match for me because seeing Rishabh Pant after a long time in a stadium, that was very memorable for me. On seeing the Rishabh Pant on the second match of IPL, I think so. Second match of Delhi Capitals. But the
Yes.
way Delhi Capitals was playing, I don't satisfied. Especially the way Prithvi Shaw giving the wickets and then Michel Marsh gave the wickets, and that was a captaincy of Hardik Pandya. That he was restricting the Delhi Capitals around the score of 162. At that time, I think the score must be around 180. Then match will be close, and the
Yeah.
way the batting of Gujarat Titans was very good, really, especially Sai Sudarshan. The way this batsman impressed me, that was outstanding innings. I think 48
Yes.
balls, 62 runs. That was a very good innings, and finally they won the match against Delhi Capitals. Because I think if Delhi made 20 more runs, then might be it will be close match
Hmm.
around 180.
All right. So we have Krishna Gopal joining us. So we already discussed the CSK, like their journey to the finals. So Gopal coming now. We are going to discuss about GT now. This their second match. We discussed, I think, when we were discussing about CSK about GT a bit. So didn't go to this first match. But coming to the DC match, Gopal, your thoughts? I mean, the way that GT performed in the second match. I mean, continuing their winning momentum and simply chase the target that DC put. So your thoughts in that match?
GT versus Delhi, right?
Yes.
Mm, yeah. It's wait, I forgot the match. Wait,
Yes,
uh,
it was match number six, I think five. Yeah, I think Sai
Match number
Sudarshan.
seven.
Yeah,
Match
match
number
number
seven.
seven. Yes.
Yeah.
Sai
okay.
Sudarshan scored 62, and then I think DC put 162 on the board, and then I think Shami picked up three wickets, and then even Rashid was effective, and then GT somehow managed to chase that. So, your thoughts? Just a few words.
Yeah, GT has been outstanding this season. Every player has been stepping up, be it bowlers, be it batters. Phenomenal innings, obviously. And this one, Rashid Khan, what to say? He has been performing in every match, and he's a mystery. He's a spin wizard, and obviously Shuman Gill, no words to say about for him. He's
Yeah.
obviously performing in every match. So GT deserves in the final. So that's all.
Yes. Agreed. So, guys, just another reminder, guys. So, after this and after the preview, we'll be doing a quiz. After this, so anyone interested can join. I think the link is already given. So, we'll be having a quiz straight after the preview ends. So, just another reminder, so that more people can join. So then the contest can be very interesting. So that we'll be doing at the end of the show. All right. So coming back, let's come to Rahul once again. GT versus KK, and this was a thriller. I mean, I know GT lost this match, but Rinku Singh's five sixes will never be forgotten. I think one of the most memorable matches this season, and the way that Yash Dayal also conceded five sixes, that is what will be remembered. So, your thoughts, Rahul, on this match? Because GT could have won this match, but really screwed up. I mean, Hardik screwed up by giving Yash Dayal that final over.
Mm, yeah, it was a big. It was a very devastating loss for Gujarat, and normally devastating loss if you lose comprehensively. But in a match like this, where victory looked pretty much out of reach for KKR, it looked impossible. If somebody needs 29 or five balls, you think the match is gone. That's
Yeah.
the bowling side would win maybe 999 times out of 1,000. The bowling side would win such a match, but
Yes.
Rinku Singh really stunned Gujarat Titans. It was a big shock for Gujarat because they were not expecting that to happen. It was an incredible effort from Rinku Singh, but also at the same time, yes, Dayal has himself to blame for this defeat, because I think three out of those five sixers, if I'm not wrong, were all full tosses.
Yeah.
So
Agree with you. Coming to Gopal, your thoughts also on this GT versus KKR. I mean, Yash Dyer conceding five sixes to Rinku Singh. I mean, KKR, I think, but I don't know. I mean, they had to chase, I think, 34 in six balls or whatever, and somehow Rinku managed to finish the match. So, your thoughts overall on this match?
Yeah, obviously feeling bad for first of all for Vijay Shankar, who scored 63, and second is that Hardik Pandya could have uh, saved Mohammad Shami's over for in the last over, so that could be done, but they did a blunder by giving Yash Dayal the last over. I thought
Hmm.
they will give Mohammad Shami the last over, but they didn't. So that cost the
Yes.
match.
I agree with you. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next match. So I think let's get Kunal in for this. So Kunal, your thoughts on the next match? I think they played against PBKS. They made a comeback and they somehow won. So even though one ball left, but they somehow won. So your thoughts, Kunal, on this match, especially Mohit Sharma. We saw him performing well, and then we saw even a Shubman Gill masterclass as well. So your thoughts?
Uh, I will say that in this match, the bowling was outstanding from Gujarat Titans. The way all the bowlers were bowling, but Shami was quite a bit expensive. 4 overs, 44 runs, 1 wicket. Joshua Little 4 overs, 31 runs, 1 wicket. Aljari Joseph 1 wicket. Mohit Sharma economical spell 4 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. I must
Yeah.
say that that is a comeback match for Mohit Sharma also in a playing 11, and after that match we see how Mohit Sharma is playing, giving their contribution for Gujarat Titans, and
Yes.
again a good innings from Shubman Gill, 67 runs, 49 balls that made a match for Gujarat Titans. So I think one of the again memorable match for Gujarat Titans. This
Agree
match.
with you. Agree with you. Yes. All right. So let's go to the next match. So I mean, GT made a good comeback after that loss, especially of that devastating loss, and that's how champions fight back. So that was a good win over there. So let's go to the next match. GT versus RR, and that was also another close match. Let's get Rahul into this. Rahul, your thoughts? GT versus RR, defending champions versus the defending, I mean, finalists of last season, and it was another close match, but GT managed to win. So, your thoughts towards this match as well?
No, actually, Rajasthan Royals managed to win, so it was kind of a revenge win
Ah, yes,
for them in
yes,
some sorts. So,
yeah,
yeah, it was again. And Gujarat Titans, they fought very well with the ball, but it wasn't to be in the end. It was another home defeat. So at this point of the tournament, I thought, okay, Gujarat Titans is somewhat beatable this year. They've lost 2 matches at home. They can be defeated.
yeah,
They're not. They were not as invincible as last year. But Shimron Hetmeyer and Sanju Samson, they both played an excellent innings for Rajasthan Royals and managed to lift them up because Gujarat Titans had a good start with the ball and it looked like
yes,
they could win the match. But Rajasthan Royal Hetmeyer and Samson managed to take away the match for for and win it for Rajasthan Royals.
mm, agree with you. All right. So let's go to the next match for GT. So they lost two in a row against and then we'll go to the next match that they had. So let's get Krishna Gopal into this. So I think they got faced against Lucknow Super Giants, and that match I don't know how Lucknow Super Giants lost that match, and I still am sorry Gopal. I'm still thinking about that match. I mean, 135 was all what GT put, but the way that LSG collapsed, I think at one point they were like, what do I think 106 for 2, and the way that they lost, I mean, GT would have just ended up with 18 or 16 points with the luck that they had. So, your thoughts towards this match, Gopal?
Yeah, all started from KL Rahul innings. Everyone tried to blame KL Rahul, obviously. But the problem is that they I thought that Marcus Stoinis uh, could have been brought at number 4 or number 5, like this, which in the later stage, which I am thinking that Marcus Stoinis at 4, Kunal at 5, and Puran at 6. So this
Yeah,
lineup could have been that time, so it would have been better. But they really missed it, and bringing Predak Mankat as an impact, yeah, good one. But I will say that they could have brought Predak Mankat ahead. I mean, ahead of what? Ahead of Krunal Pandya, so that if Predak Mankat would have been come at number 3, then it will be
mm,
better. But they really choked at this low target.
agree with you. Yes, and that was a good win there by Gujarat. Somehow, with luck, they managed to win that match. All right, so let's go to the next match, and that was a very convincing win against Mumbai Indians. So let's get Kunal into this. Titans winning by 55 runs, highest margin ever. So, Your thoughts about this match? Shubman Gill again scored a 50. David Miller scored 46. They scored 207 in Ahmedabad. And then my bowling was exposed. And then we saw MI also trying to give a fight back, but no one really stepped up. So your thoughts towards this match? And then the bowling, we saw Noor Ahmed picking up three, and Rashid Khan, the spinners, basically did a good job.
Yes, I think the very good match, and I think so memorable match for Abhinav Manohar also. The way Abhinav
Yeah.
Manohar playing with David Miller, and finally they successfully making 200 plus runs. That was a plus point for Gujarat Titans. I think in that match, Gujarat Titans finally know their middle order, that whose
Yeah.
batsmen can perform in upcoming matches. And if we
Yes.
talk about the bowling performance, bowling was as usual very good, and I think so. Noor Ahmed, Noor Ahmed spell was really good. 3 wickets, 37 runs in 4 overs, 2 wickets from Rashid Khan. That made a match against Mumbai Indians. And for Mumbai Indians, I think again Rohit Sharma was struggling again and again, and that caused the match for Mumbai Indians.
Yes. All right. So let's go to the next match. Let's be a bit quick before we discuss about the preview, and then we have a quiz also to do at the end. So, RR versus DT. I think that was a sorry. It was KKR versus DT. I think that was another convincing win by Titans. Let's skip that. Let's go to the DC versus GT match, and let's get again Kunal to discuss about this because I mean again. I mean Hardik Pandya. So I mean, Shami bowled really well in the power play. I remember 4 wickets in that power play. DC at one point were 23 for 5, and they somehow managed to win this match. I remember that live that I did also was panicking, but somehow DC fought back. But your thoughts on this match, Kunal?
Actually, what I say that GT don't lose this match. I think DC win this match convincingly. The way GT was in the game with the back-to-back 3 sixes in last over to Norkia, second last over, that is always very important over. At the last, Ishan Sharma took the wicket. So finally, I will give all the credit to DC bowlers how they defend this total. 130 is not a defendable in this kind of pitch, but they still manage. And I think there is some problem with Hardik Pandya also. Hardik Pandya slowed down gradually innings as the innings goes on. I think he was thinking about to finish like MS Dhoni, just go deep and then finish at the last ball, but didn't happen. So I think that was a convincing win for Delhi Capitals, and credit goes to all the bowlers the way they are bowling.
Rahul, your thoughts also on this match? Because I mean, DC at one point were in trouble to obviously lose. People thought 23 for 5 they won't be able to win the match, but the way that they fought back, especially I mean Aman Khan's knock, and then even Akshay Patel's partnership, Ripal Patel's partnership. I mean, and then Hardik could have actually finished off the match, but he couldn't. So, your thoughts towards this match?
Yeah, so I would say this loss of theirs to Delhi Capitals was almost similar to how Lucknow lost to Gujarat Titans. Similar kind of result. Only difference is Gujarat Titans had a very difficult start with the bat. They were never cruising to victory. That is the only difference in this. Otherwise, it was pretty winnable. Hardik Pandya could have stepped up in the end and tried to accelerate because,
Agreed.
like, see, Dhoni takes the game deep. That is one thing, but in the end, more often than not, Dhoni is able to find the boundaries in the at the death and win his team the match. But that style of play maybe doesn't work for every player. Some players have to finish it much earlier and try to find the boundaries before the pressure gets high, and maybe Hardik Pandya needed to do that in this match. So he
Agreed.
will be very disappointed that he could not step up and win Gujarat Titans this match, especially
Agreed.
given that it was they're the first place team playing in their home venue, and they're playing against last place team, which Delhi Capitals was at that point. So it was a disappointing loss for Gujarat Titans. Not
Agreed.
only their third defeat at home, but again a third defeat coming from a winning position. That was even more disappointing for
Yes.
Gujarat Titans.
Agreed. All right, so let's go to the next match and let's get Gopal to discuss about this. So after losing against DC, I think they really came back strong at Jaipur, somehow making Rajasthan Royals all out for 118. As thanks to that spell from Rashid Khan. I mean, they have been brilliant away, by the way, GT in this group stages. I think they won five out of their six away matches or six out of their seven. So they've been that
Six
dominant
out of seven.
away.
Yes.
Yes, six out of seven. So coming to Gopal, your thoughts, especially on this match against RR, the way that they completely dominated and finished off the match really easily.
Yeah, obviously kudos to Hardik Pandya's captaincy. See, they used all their bowlers, and they didn't brought Mohit Sharma. Mohit Sharma could only bowl five, not only one over five balls he bowled, and every bowler step up, be it Noor Ahmed, Rashid Khan, Hardik Pandya, Shami, all. So
Hmm.
obviously, I will say that obviously it's Hardik Pandya's captaincy, how he manages the bowler accurately. So definitely, Gujarat Titans bounce back in this match.
Yes, I agree with you. Yes. All right. So let's go to the next match that GT had. So I think GT they lost three games at home, but they somehow came away to win that match away. And then they played again against Lucknow Super Giants. So let's get Kunal to discuss about this. I mean, especially after beating them in Lucknow, also they managed to beat Lucknow in Ahmedabad as well, and that knock from Shubman Gill once again brilliant. He stepped up now in this from I think match 51 onwards. Only we saw the Shubman Gill score in this 90s and then eventually getting the hundreds. So your thoughts, Kunal, in this match?
First of all, this match will be memorable for me on seeing the Riddhiman Saha intent of playing. He was playing one sidedly, he was playing very fearlessly. 43 balls, 81 runs. I think in this tournament, one of the best innings in IPL for Riddhiman Saha. I think so. Because 43 balls, 81 runs, and he was playing in his one way. See how when Riddhiman Saha was playing that inning, Shubman Gill was taking singles and singles. But when Riddhiman Saha goes out after that, Shubman Gill take the chance and just goes on for hits. And again, Gujarat Titans managed to bring a score of 227 runs. That was a big score. Uh, Good batting from David Miller at the end and Hardik Pandya also.
Yeah.
And I think all the credit I will give to Ridhiman Saha. Why Ridhiman Saha? Because the intent he was showing in first six overs that put the pressure in the opposition, and finally they managed to bring the score of 200. But in reply, I am very shocked that how Lucknow Super Giants, after getting a strong start, 88 runs in 8 overs, how you lost this match? Even you have Decock, you have Kyle Mears, I think Stoinis, Nicholas Puran, and again Puran fails in this match. The
Yeah.
If Puran can play the big knock in this match, I think this match will be close. But at the end, the Gujarat Titans bowlers dominate, and the four wickets for Mohit Sharma. Another memorable match for Mohit Sharma also, and finally he was a fixed player in a playing 11 in upcoming match after that.
All right. Yes. All right. So let's go to the next match and let's get Rahul to discuss about the next match. So I think against MI, Mumbai beat GT by 27 runs. Your thoughts, Rahul, on this match, because we saw Surya Kumar Yadav scoring his first century against GT in that match. I mean, in IPL also in his career as well. They put up 218 at the Wankhede, and then I think we saw that Rashid Khan show at the end. I mean, when they were 100 for 7 or 103 for 8, Rashid Khan simply scored 79 of 32. Really good contest between Rashid and Surya Kumar Yadav that day. So, your thoughts, Rahul, on this match?
Yeah, so this was a pretty poor match from Gujarat Titans. Probably their worst all-round performance. Probably their worst match of the group stages, because really the
Yeah.
only bright performance for Gujarat Titans with both bat and ball was Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan, if you saw, he got four wickets for 30 runs with the ball. So he in his four overs,
Yes.
just an economy rate of 7.5, when all the other bowlers were leaking runs. He put in
Hmm.
this bowling effort. So then with the bat also, although Vijay Shankar and David Miller, they had a start and had a partnership they could not convert their start and uh, get Gujarat Titans into the match. But Rashid
Yeah,
Khan played a very good innings, and very importantly, actually he managed to bring down the spirits of Mumbai Indians and Mumbai fans, because if I recall correctly, Mumbai Indians wanted to win that match by a big margin. They wanted to win by like 70 runs, 100 runs, and improve their net run rate, because they were in a tight race
agree.
for qualification. Their net run rate was not good, so they wanted to improve their net run rate in that match. And Rashid Khan really dented those hopes with his innings that really reduced the margin of defeat for Gujarat Titans, and kind of
Yes.
hampered Mumbai Indians a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. All right, guys. So another reminder, guys, we'll be doing the quiz straight after this discussion on GT. Actually changed plans because I mean we're taking a bit too long. So we'll be doing the quiz and then discussing the preview of GT versus CSK. So in the middle, we want to do a bit of excitement. So we'll be doing the quiz just after this discussion of GT going to the finals finishes. So just a reminder of that. So let's go to the next match and let's get Gopal to discuss GT versus SRH. It's your team SRH, so would like to discuss about this. Gopal, how do you think? I mean, again, Shubman Gill scored 100. This was at Ahmedabad. This was the match where they wore the purple jersey, obviously, lavender jersey, sorry, for their awareness to cancer. So your thoughts? I mean, Shubman Gill again scored 100. Sudarshan supported a bit and they scored 188, and good fight from Klaasen, by the way, but it was not enough. But your thoughts, Gopal?
See, here the problem is that you brought obviously kudos to Shuman Gill's innings for the brilliant century, and the problem is that Sunrise Hyderabad. I will say that that's a bad selection. You brought three. I will say two swing bowlers, two overseas swing bowlers like Fazalak Faruqi and Marco Jansen. So what's the
Yeah,
use of bringing Fazalak Faruqi? Because you know that your power play bowlers are fixed like Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Marco Jansen. Then
yeah,
why to bring Fazalak Faruqi? You could have
mm,
brought either Adil Rashid or maybe some extra batter. I think that that match Glenn Phillips didn't play, right? So
yes,
they
yes,
in that match you could have easily brought Glenn Phillips instead of Fazalak Faruqi. So
mm,
there's onwards everything got messed up. If I think that this 189 could easily be chased easily, but as I said that they didn't bring Glenn Phillips, so they lost the match.
yes. But your thoughts also on Bhuvi's bowling because he got 5 wickets in that match. I think first five
Yeah,
wicket
yeah,
haul.
yeah.
I think for Bhuvi. So thoughts on that?
Yeah, yeah, very brilliant, man. Vintage Bhubi B is back, then so obviously very happy for his performance.
Yeah. So that was a good win by GT. So let's go to the last match of the season, and that was a must win for I mean for RCB, but GT. I mean Shubman Gill again. This guy the dream. So let's go to Kunal on this. I mean GT somehow chased 198 at Bangalore. I don't know how that helped Mumbai Indians to obviously qualify, but Kunal, your thoughts? I mean, especially I mean, Virat Kohli scored a century. Faf du Plessis, sorry, Virat Kohli scored a century. Shubman Gill scored a century, and we saw complete batting dominance. So, your thoughts on this match?
In this match, I will say that sorry for Royal Challengers Bangalore the way Virat Kohli is playing, and this match will be memorable that both the superstar Virat Kohli and Shubman Gill got the century. So this match is memorable, but not memorable for RCB. I don't know what RCB bowlers have done. I think they can complete the match. They can win this match, and I am not satisfied with captaincy of Faf du Plessis also in this match. That's why the Gujarat Titans dominate and one-sided domination due to one and only Shubman Gill. The way Gill is playing that was outstanding, and I think that was good captaincy from Hardik Pandya. Also, he was giving some chance to Vijay Shankar. Vijay Shankar made 53 runs, and not a good captaincy from Faf du Plessis. First time in a tournament. I don't know why you not giving the spinners more time in this match. I think in front of spinner. Vijay Shankar was little bit struggling. I think that match must get close, but I don't think what Faf du Plessis is thinking. All credit goes to Shubman Gill for this match. How the GT win this?
Yes, I agree. Rahul, your thoughts as well on how GT managed to win this match? Because
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, so I feel RCB was a few runs short with the bat. Kohli's century not withstanding, RCB was a few runs short with this short with the bat. They needed to get 210, 220 to kind of put this Gujarat Titans batting lineup under pressure, because the Chinnaswamy stadium, I think, is probably has the shortest boundaries among all the IPL venues, and in this ground you need to have 210 or 220 to put the chasing team under pressure, because hitting sixers is very easy in this ground. And RCB also doesn't have very strong bowling apart from Mohammad Siraj. Their bowling is very over dependent on Mohammad Siraj, so you need to give them that cushion of 220 or 230 to defend. 197 was, I felt, was never going to be enough on this wicket, especially with the kind of batting lineup that Gujarat Titans possesses. They needed to have more runs on the board. They tried their best with the ball, but it wasn't good enough at the end of the day.
yes, all right. Let's sum up with the qualifier one and the qualifier two. Obviously, coming to Krishna Gopal, obviously, qualifier one, JT lost to CSK by 15 runs, and then the qualifier two yesterday we also discussed. I mean, GT somehow managed to beat MI. Your thoughts towards both the qualifier one and two? Gopal, especially qualifier one, they had to play in Chennai and they lost that match. But they came back really well in Ahmedabad in qualifier two. So your assessment in both the matches?
Yeah, definitely. When yeah, CSK versus Gujarat Titans, that in the especially the Dhoni's day, that was definitely a tough match for Gujarat Titans, because everyone knew that in Chipok, obviously it's a big advantage to CSK. So that's why CSK won the match, because it's their home ground. And a good, obviously good comeback in this qualified two match, because obviously the this yesterday's match, I will say that it's in Ahmedabad. It's a favorite ground for Shuman Gill. So Shuman Gill scored, and obviously here Shuman Gill has a good average in the Ahmedabad pitch, like 75 at this in this ground. So obviously it's a very favorite ground for Shuman Gill, and
Yeah.
every player step, like in the second innings, I will say that except Noor Ahmed. Yeah, Noor Ahmed did a okay job, but Mohit Sharma did a fantastic 4 wickets, no, 5 wickets, I will say. Mohit
Mm.
Sharma, then Rashid Khan and Mohammad Shami. Mohammad Shami obviously took the early wickets of Nehal Vadera and another one, can't remember. But
Rohit Sharma.
yeah, obvious,
Rohit
yeah,
Sharma, yeah.
Rohit Sharma, yeah, Rohit Sharma. So did a fantastic job, obviously. Yeah, Hardik Pandya could have did better, but with the ball, yeah, obviously it can be understood that he is bowling after very. I will say that bowling of 3 to 4 matches, because in the previous 3 to 4 matches he didn't bowl, but okay, that he did a okay job. But yeah, obviously Mohit Sharma, Mohammad Shami, and Rashid Khan, and also Shuman Gill. These four players for them, Gujarat Titans are now in finals.
All right. All right, guys. So let's get into the quiz time, guys, and then after that we'll discuss about the finals of GT versus CSK. So that was the journey of both the teams. So coming to the quiz, guys. So we have 3 rounds in this quiz. So round one will be multiple choice questions that will consist of 1 mark. Then we have questions. Round two is just questions. I mean, answer has to be given, no multiple choices. So for that, we'll be giving 3 points for each, and then final round there'll be a picture round. Four pictures are there, so you have to guess the cricketer. So the one who gives the quickest response only will get the point. So I won't be like saying where Rahul has to answer the question or like that. The one when I say the time starts now, the guy one who wants to give an answer quickly can respond, and if it's correct, so they'll be getting the points. So there'll be for first 2 rounds there'll be 6 questions each, and then for the last round there'll be 4 questions. Any queries before we have to begin this?
No, no, no.
No.
All right.
No,
Okay.
no.
All right. So let's begin, guys. So this is round one. So let's begin. So which team did Jaidev Unadkat pick 5 wickets against when he played for Rising Pune Super Giants? A. Mumbai Indians, B. Kings 11 Punjab, C. Rajasthan Royals, D. Sunrisers Hyderabad. Your time starts now.
Punjab Kings.
Incorrect.
Can you repeat?
Which team did Jaidev Unadkat pick 5 wickets against when he played for Rising Pune Super Giants? A. Mumbai Indians, B. Kings 11 Punjab, C. Rajasthan Royals, D. Sunrisers Hyderabad. Two attempts only
Sunrise Hyderabad.
can be made by a person also. Okay, yes, that is right. Sunrisers
Hydra-
Hyderabad is the
Hyderabad.
correct answer. So for that, Gopal gets 1 point. So only two attempts can be made, because if one answer gets wrong, it's a disadvantage. If there'll be three chances for a
True,
person.
true.
I mean, for the participant. Yes. So Gopal gets 1 point over here. Second question: who has the most dot balls in IPL 2023 so far? A. Rashid Khan, B. Mohammad Shami, C. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, D. Barun Chakravarti. Your time starts now.
Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Bhuvaneshwar.
Wrong. I heard another answer. What was that? Was it the same?
Mm,
Yes, I think I heard two
He also
responses, so I won't
he
be
also told
taking
Bhuvaneshwar.
taking yeah. So I won't be
He
taking
also
any
said
more
Bhuvaneshwar.
answers. Yeah, there were two responses from two people. So no one gets a point here. The answer is actually Muhammad Shami. That's the right answer. Muhammad Shami is the right answer. So still Krishna Gopal with 1, and both Rahul and Kunal with 0. Question number 3: who hit the most sixes in IPL 2021? A. KL Rahul, B. Glenn Maxwell, C. Ruturaj Gaikwad, D. Mayank Agrawal. Yeah, time starts now.
Mayank
Maxwell.
Agarwal.
Wrong.
Ruturaj Gaikwad.
No, it's incorrect. All of you guys are wrong. The answer is KL Rahul. A. It is KL Rahul. Yes. Um,
Oh,
fourth
how?
question. Yes. 26ers. Yes, in that season. Yes.
Wow.
Who has yeah? Who has the best strike rate in IPL history? A. Liam Livingston, B. Glenn Maxwell, C. Andre Russell, D. Sunil Narayan. Your time starts
Sunil
now.
Russell.
Narayan.
I think Krishna Gopal answered first, and I heard Russell. Yes, that is the right answer. So it is Andre Russell. C. So Gopal with 2, and Rahul and Kunal with 0 points. All right, question number 5. Who was the player of the match in IPL 2020 final? A. Ajinkya Rahane, B. Trent Bolt, C. Rohit Sharma, D. Jasprit Bumrah. Your time starts now.
Rohit
Bumrah,
Sharma.
Bumrah.
Gopal again answered first quickly. So that is, you said Bumrah, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's incorrect. Any other answers?
Rohit Sharma.
Wrong. Okay, so that's two attempts gone. It's actually Trent Bolt. That match against DC. Yes.
Oh,
All right. Question number 6, and the final question for this round. Who was the emerging player of the tournament in IPL 2019? A. Rishabh Pant, B. Devdutt Padikkal, C. Shubman Gill, D. Ishan Kishan. Your
Rishabh
time
Pant.
starts.
David Padikkal.
There is a vertical.
Padikkal.
Vertical.
Wrong. All are wrong. No. The answer is C. Shubman Gill
Shubman
for
Gill.
KKR.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes, it is Shubman Gill,
okay, okay.
IPL 2019.
Surprised because I
Yes.
I remember him playing in 2018 as well, so I wouldn't have guessed him.
Yes. Devdutt Padikkal actually 2017 I think, and 2020, and Rishabh Pant 2018. That's how it went. Yes.
Oh,
So I
okay.
mixed the two and put the names.
2016 it was Mustafizur and 17
Was
Basil
Basil
Thampi, right?
Tampi? Yes, Basil Tampi. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember. I remember Basil Tampi. Yes, Gujarat Lions, right?
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
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 So after round one, we have Gopal leading with 2 points, and Rahul and Kunal with 0. But don't worry, guys. Now the
We can up our
round
game.
2 points. 3 points in this round, again 6 questions, and there are no multiple choices. But I'll allow each of you now to give a attempt if possible. So 3 attempts allowed in this round. So let's start. First question: who scored the most runs in IPL 2017?
Oh my god.
We need quick answers, guys. I'll give like 30 seconds.
David Warner.
Correct.
David Warner.
Yes, that is the right answer. And
Wow.
Gopal
Extraordinary. In
gets two
spite
points.
of Sunrisers not making the playoffs, that too.
Yes, David Warner scored 700 plus runs in that season. Yes, it is David Warner,
Wow.
and Gopal is right. So 3 points in that. So Gopal 5,
Oh,
and the rest of the competitors with 0.
yeah, he's Gujarat
Second question:
Titans.
who hit the longest six in IPL 2023 so far?
uh,
Faf du Plessis.
Yes, correct, Kunal. Yes, it is Faf du Plessis. 115 meters over there. So Kunal is on the board in the second round. So great stuff over there from Kunal. Third question: who bowled the most dot deliveries in IPL 2022?
oh shit. Uh, Chahal,
Yes.
Yuzvendra Chahal. No.
No. Incorrect.
Mohammad Shami.
No. Incorrect.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
No. Incorrect. Yes. Okay. So Ayush is coming late. Okay. No worries. So Ayush, you won't be getting more chances, but yes, I'll add you anyways.
Okay.
Ayush, any attempt for this?
What I
Rashid
didn't hear.
Khan.
I didn't hear the question.
Wrong.
What's the question?
Who bowled the most dot deliveries in IPL 2022?
Akshar Patel.
One attempt.
Akshar Patel. Akshar Patel.
Huh?
Akshar Patel.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. All are wrong. It is Prasid Krishna.
What the
It is
hell?
Prasidh
Prasid
Krishna.
Krishna with
Oh,
20 dot
22.
Holy.
deliveries.
22.
Yes,
Krishna,
yes, 22.
Krishna Gopal should have gotten this right. It's Krishna.
All right. Anyways, 3 points. Rayush have a lot to catch up. Gopal with 5 points and Kunal with
How
three
many
points.
questions
But
are
anyways,
left? How many questions are left?
three questions more, and then we have picture round also coming up.
Oh,
All right.
All right. Anyways, who was the MVP for IPL 2018?
Shane
what?
Watson.
Who was the most valuable player for IPL 2018?
Shane
This guy,
Watson.
Andre Russell. Andre
Wrong,
Russell. Andre Russell. Andre
wrong.
Russell.
Other answers? Wrong.
Rashid Khan.
Gopal,
Oh,
wrong.
Hardik
Lokesh
Pandya.
Rahul. Lokesh
No,
Rahul. Lokesh Rahul.
no name.
Lokesh Rahul.
Who?
Lokesh
Hardik
Rahul.
Pandya.
Wrong, wrong, guys. I'm not giving any more chances. It is Sunil
What?
Narayan.
Sunil
Sunil
Narayan.
Narayan.
No
Oh,
way. No
Yes,
way. No
I.
chance.
oh my
2018. No
God.
chance.
Never have guessed. Would never have
20.
got it.
It cannot be Sunil Narayan. No chance.
It is Sunil Narayan. You can go and check IPL
Wait,
2018
wait, let me
MVP.
check. There's no chance. Acha, oh, what did he perform in 2018? I can't even remember one performance.
It is Sunil Narayan, though,
Must
What
have
guys.
the hell?
performed more with the bat than with the ball,
No, no,
maybe.
bat also was in 2017.
Yes, it is
Anyway,
Sunil Narayan, guys.
what the hell? Still we did not win. Anyways,
Anyways, next question. Who scored the second highest runs for Rajasthan Royals in IPL history?
what?
Who scored the second highest runs for Rajasthan Royals in IPL
Ajinkya
history?
Shane
Rahane.
Watson.
Correct. Correct. Kunal is right. Quick answer there. It is Ajinkya Rahane.
Oh,
Indeed. So he gets 6 points over 3 points. So that goes to 6. And he's leading over Krishna
Oh,
Gopal now
yeah.
by 1.
Wait. Let me come into the game now. Yeah. What am I doing?
This last question. You could have come much earlier.
I
Ayush.
was,
You
I
could
was
have-
working.
Okay, anyways, last question over here. Easy one for everyone. This question. Who picked up the most wickets for Delhi Capitals this season?
Akshar Patel.
Easy.
Akshar Patel.
Wrong. Wrong.
Not Kya.
No attempt.
Ishant Sharma.
Wrong.
Huh?
One more attempt.
What the
One more
hell?
attempt.
Kuldeep Yadav.
Kuldeep Yadav.
Wrong. Wrong. It is Mittelma. Wait. You said
I
Kuldeep,
said
right?
Yes, I
Kuldeep
said
first.
Kuldeep
I,
Yadav.
no, I
I
said
said,
first. I said first.
did you?
Yeah, you can go and check. I said first.
Wait, give me a second.
But I think it's Mitchell Marsh though.
And Mitchell Mars, yes,
To
man.
check. I just want to
It's the answer
Oh, you
It's
three.
said
Mitchell
Mitchell Marsh.
Mitchell Marsh.
Okay,
It is
yeah,
Mitchell
then
Marsh.
then sure. Then you're correct.
Yeah. So no one got that answer so right. Yes. All right, no worries, guys. So Krishna Gopal still with 5 points, and Kunal is now leading with 6 points. Ayush just came right now for round 2, and Rahul with 0 points still with both the rounds done. But anyways, guys, anyone can catch up now. Round 3,
Yep.
it is the picture round. You have 5 points in this round, and 4 pictures are going to be shown. So you guys will get each person can get 2 attempts to answer this. Let's begin. 4 pictures in this round. So I'll share screen and let us
I
begin with
want to
this
beat
round.
Gopal. I don't care about anybody else. I want to beat Gopal.
All right. Anyways, I hope you
Virat
guys can
Kohli,
see
Virat Kohli,
the
Virat
Virat
Kohli,
Kohli.
Virat Kohli, Virat
Virat
Kohli, Virat
Kohli.
Kohli.
wrong.
Vijay Vashak. Vashak Kumar. Vijay
Yes,
Vashak Kumar.
yes, correct.
But no, 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 no,
Brilliant.
no,
Yes,
no, no, no. The
5 points.
spelling, the name isn't right. The name isn't right. It is Vijay Kumar Veshak.
Abe
Can,
idiot. Vijay
can you spell
whatever.
the first name
Vijay
at
Kumar
least? Spell
Veshak.
the first name.
I said. He said Vijay
Are
Veshak Kumar. It is Vijay Kumar Veshak. I said.
no no.
Technically, I'm right.
But
Are answer is
No,
same
no,
na.
no, no, no.
Answer
Technically,
is
I'm
same.
right. Vijay Kumar Veshak. Because
He
no, no, no.
Are Pawan.
How
He
can
is
you
being
name the player
jealous.
wrong? It is Vijay Kumar Veshak, not Vijay Veshak Kumar. It is
Hey
Vijay
man.
Kumar. No, no, no,
He's
no,
being
no. He can't
jealous.
get this point. It is
Simple.
Vijay Kumar Veshak.
two, what I said correct, right? And then you somehow
No,
figured
no,
out.
no.
No, but I'll give you both of you
Whatever. No, no,
Because
no,
2.5.
no. I was about to say
I-
Vijay Kumar Veshak after that. No, no, no.
no
Okay.
You
no.
didn't
You
say the
already
right name
told
only.
na
I
first
will call
answer.
him Virat Sharma. You will say Virat Sharma. Who spells Virat Sharma? It is Vijay Kumar Veshak.
All right, I'll have to give the 5 points to Ayush.
But
Yes.
Yes,
No, no.
surname is
5
say,
points is
but
mine.
surname
Done.
is okay
Next
na.
question.
yes. Unfortunately, yes. Ayush catches up over here. 5 points over there. So next picture. So let's go to image two. Don't worry, Gopal. You can always catch up. Yes. Just give me a second. All right. Let's go to the next picture. All right. Who is this?
Oh, Akshar Patel.
Arey, what the
Jaydev
hell?
would not cut.
Wrong.
This is
Mm,
Predak Monk.
Predak Mankat.
Wrong.
Oh,
Ravi Bishnoi.
Wrong. Two more attempts for
Ayush Badoni. Ayush Badoni.
wrong. One more attempt for a person, and then I'm stopping.
Mark
Okay.
Wood. Mark Wood.
Wrong. Just one more attempt.
Krunal
What
Amit
the
Pandya.
hell?
Mishra.
Stop,
What
stop,
the
stop,
hell?
stop. It
Amit
is
Mishra
Deepak,
from what angle, man?
Deepak Kuda.
Deepak
Oh my
Huda.
god.
What?
Yes.
He's that
Okay.
thick. Gopal
Yeah.
said Amit Mishra. Gopal, what the hell?
So wrong over there for everyone. I can, if you want, I can show the answers after the
No, no,
round
it's
ends.
fine. We don't want to see Deepak Huda. We only see people who score runs.
Alright. Anyways, next question, guy. Next one. Who is this cricketer?
Arey,
Mm,
Umran Malik.
Fazal Haq
Mayank
No no no.
Markande.
Fazal Haq Faruqi.
Mayank Markande.
Gopal said first. Gopal said first. Fazal Haq Faruqi.
I said
Yes.
Fazal Haq Farooqi.
No,
He said
no,
Umran
no.
Malik.
Gopal said first.
What
I
is
heard
wrong with
Gopal
you?
First, Gopal.
I
First.
said go
I
check.
heard
Umran
Gopal
Go
Malik.
said
check. Go
I
check
heard.
it.
Man,
You
you
Go
said
check
Umran
it.
Malik. I said Fazal Haq Farooqi.
No, no.
Okay okay.
Man, this is
Okay
cheating.
go check
He
it.
said Umran Malik, man. I said
No,
Fazal
he
Haq
said
Farooqi.
Umran Malik, then he said Fazal Haq
Uh,
Faruqi quickly, and then you said Fazal Haq Faruqi.
I didn't took the
Okay,
time
okay,
between Umran
okay.
Malik and
SRH
Fazal
fans,
Haq.
anyways, you are last. He'll give you some points. Take.
Okay.
Anyways, last question of
Yeah.
the day before coming to the preview. Could have prepared more questions, but didn't have enough time. And anyways, last question. If you guys can see who is
Abhinav
Vijay
Manohar.
Shankar.
Abhinav Manohar.
Vijay
Abhinav
Shankar.
Manohar. Abhinav
correct,
Manohar.
correct. Ayush is correct.
Ah.
Yes, Abhinav Manohar. Yes. All right. So good comeback over there, by the way, from Ayush. So that ends the quiz over there. So we have both Gopal and Ayush tied with 10 points after
Again,
this this whole quiz,
as
and Ayush
usual.
as
Have a
well.
tiebreaker round.
What do you want? A picture, another picture, or what?
Picture, chalo.
Oh my god.
That will take me time, no, though. That's the problem. Unless I ask a question.
Yeah, ask question.
Ask
That's
a
better.
question.
Gopal, what do you say?
Anything.
I have won this actually. I said puzzle again.
So 10 points each for both.
That one same Vijay Vashak
Again,
Kumar.
you're still saying the wrong name, man.
Are surname is same na. Whatever.
No, it is Vyashak is his surname.
Wait, I'll
I'm
give a
calling
easy question. So then both of...
Sorry, Krishna Ritam Gopal.
All right, I have a question. I think I don't know who's going to win, but let's see. So tiebreaker question for both Ayush and Gopal, both with 10 points, and let's see who's going to win the quiz today. Who was the man of the match in the IPL 2011 final between CSK versus RCB?
Murli Vijay.
Correct. Gopal wins. Yes, it is Murali Vijay with 95 of 52. And yes, Gopal wins the quiz for today, the tiebreaker. Yes. well done. Ayush somehow got defeated in this quiz, but I mean, Ayush missed, I mean, part of the quiz as well.
I
Who knows?
was there for 3, 4 questions. Well
If there
played,
were
well
three or four more questions, we never know what will happen. But well done. Congratulations for Krishna Gopal for winning this IPL quiz. Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Rahul with 0 points, Kunal with 6 points, Gopal with 10, Gopal with 12. I'll add 2 points for that, and then Ayush with 10. All right, get back into the preview, guys. So let's discuss both the teams tomorrow, and we know the head-to-head. Obviously, GT have advantage 3-1, but talk about the pitch conditions tomorrow. Let's start with Gopal. How do you see it going in Ahmedabad tomorrow for this match,
Yeah,
and how the toss
definitely
will come
the
into play?
yeah, definitely the tough one for I will say Gujarat Titans, because not Gujarat, because Gujarat Titans everyone will say that Shuman Gill will again perform. But see the way opponent you have Deepak Chahar, the swing bowler, who is performing consistently with taking wickets in every match. Deepak Chahar, and second over, then Tushar Deshpande comes. Tushar Deshpande, I don't know what ball he balls and took the wickets easily. But that's the I have a gut feeling that Tushar Deshpande will take the wicket of Shuman Gill. But anyways, I will say that uh, Hardik Pandya has to perform obviously if any either of wickets of Shuman Gill or this will go. And yeah, Shai Sudarshan is performing brilliantly. It takes time like KL Rahul obviously, and then starts attacking.
Yeah.
Shai Sudarshan is a class player, I will say.
Hmm.
And as a number at number four, I will say that Hardik Pandya definitely has to perform. Miller, no words to say. Miller is a brilliant finisher. So
Yeah.
there and Vijay Shankar, okay, and
Hmm.
yeah, bowling department of Gujarat Titans is much ahead, I will say, compared to CSK, because everyone are performing like Noor Ahmed, Mohammad Shami, Rashid Khan, Mohit Sharma is in form, who took four
Hmm.
wickets, five wickets, okay. So
Yeah.
every bowlers are performing. And
Yes.
coming to CSK, yeah, CSK openers are obviously uh, in the good touch like Ruturaj Gaikwad and Devon Conway.
Hmm.
They have yeah, Ajinkya Rahane. It's a concern for CSK because Ajinkya Rahane before uh, coming into the point of WTC selection, he was performing, and
Yeah.
after when he was selected in WTC, then his performance is being gone very. I will say that he's not performing. Not. I will say that he will is getting out at 20 or 25.
Hmm.
And yeah, Shivam Dube is a brilliant performing outstanding. Like he's a good player against spinner. So
Yes.
obviously Shivam Dube. So it's a interesting to watch how Shivam Dube performs against Afghani duo like Rashid Khan and Noor Ahmed. So Shivam Dube has to let's see how he performs. At number five, yeah, it's a concern Moeen Ali, because Moeen Ali is not performing with the bat. Okay, Moeen Ali also in the with the ball he's doing okayish, but with the bat he has to perform. Also same with Ambati Raidu. Ambati Raidu also is not performing. Okay, yeah, Ravindra Jadeja is a good hitter. He's performing good. So yeah, that sums with CSK batting. And coming to CSK's bowling, I will say that CSK bowling is obviously good one. Like Matisha Pathirana, how is he been performing? Then Deepak
Hmm.
Chahar, all are in good form. Thikshana,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a question mark Thikshana, because Thikshana is not performing compared to last year. Last year he was brilliant, my
Yes.
Thikshana, but Thikshana this was not in good touch, I will say. And
Hmm.
Tushar Deshpande somehow manages to take wickets. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
and obviously and yeah, as I said, so it obviously good bowling. And Ravindra Jadeja, yeah, Ravindra Jadeja is performing every match, as I say, taking
Hmm.
wickets consistently. So
Yeah.
so I will say that it's a slight edge to Gujarat Titans overall, because Gujarat Titans are playing in their home ground in
Hmm.
the Ahmedabad, so it's a big advantage.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying that it's obviously Dhoni's last IPL, so CSK will take the will be the champion CSK. But I will say that it's Gujarat Titans for
Hmm.
me, champions.
Okay.
Alright, tomorrow I just got notification. Tomorrow there is rain again.
But who knows? Like the
If
Friday's
there
match,
is rain, is there a reserve day, no? I think.
No, no, no.
But thing
there's no
is, good
reserve.
thing
No,
is
no,
for a final you
GT.
have reserve days.
No, no, no,
Reserve
Un-
no.
day.
See,
unlike for qualifier two, the reserve day is there for the final. It's not there for qualifier one
there is a
eliminator
reserve day.
or.
There is a reserve day
Okay,
on
okay.
Monday.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
if Monday also washed out, then GT champions.
Mm,
But Ayush, your thoughts? I mean, CSK coming with confidence, obviously beating GT at Chennai, but this is in Ahmedabad. I mean, GT
No, no,
won
this
their
is
last
where.
match.
This is where.
Ahmedabad,
Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad,
Ahmedabad.
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 Okay,
Ahmedabad.
okay.
Ahmedabad.
Yeah, Ahmedabad. Yes, yes. Ayush, but yes, your thoughts towards both the teams?
See, I think technically, by cricketing logic, GT is the clear favorite. Clear
Yeah,
favorite.
exactly.
Okay, because of the because see, you got to see that in this pitch, it is such a pitch that everybody will score runs.
Yes,
Okay, it comes down to minimizing damage. So if so, it is like who can restrict a team to maybe even 190. So
mm.
bowling wise, GT have an advantage.
Yes,
Yeah, obviously GT have an advantage bowling wise, but you have to see one thing, two three things you have to see. Sorry, Chennai have more informed batters than GT have. Okay, so
yes.
GT has Shubman Gill in tremendous form, and then tell me who is in form.
It's about
Sai
Nobody.
Sudarshan. Sai Sudarshan.
Vijay
Ah,
Shankar.
but yeah, Sudarshan, you don't. I'm saying which of the big players are in form. Sudarshan is not a person who will take the game away from you,
Vijay
right?
Shankar has been sort of
Shankar
performing.
Shankar has some form, and rest Hardik Pandya. If you see last match, he was very streaky. He hit one shot over covers. That's all. Otherwise, all came off edges. Saha not performing. Miller streaky. Rashid is in form. I won't actually mind tomorrow Rashid getting promoted up, even above Miller.
Mm.
Never know. So
Yes,
and look at CSK. Both the openers are in form.
Dubey.
Rahane is not scoring many runs, but he looks in very good touch.
Yeah.
Dubey, to we all know. Jadeja has now come back to form again, by the way. Moeen
Mm.
Ali hit and miss. Raidu not in form. Dhoni, I mean, I don't know what. TK plays two balls, whatever.
Yeah.
So they have more informed batsmen, and the main threat that the Gujarat Titans possess is that Mohammad Shami takes the wicket with the new ball.
Mm.
But you have two of the most technically sound openers of the tournament,
Yes.
Gaikwad and Conway, who can tackle.
Mm.
So I do think although GTR favor at end of the day you have MS Dhoni and see this is not quantifiable but the MS Dhoni factor in a final there's the pressure of playing against him, you
Yes.
know, because last time we played against Rajasthan Gujarat different ball game altogether. So although my head says Gujarat but I think CSK will win.
Mm.
And
Rahul,
then there will be something Dhoni must have planned for Shubman Gill. And when Dhoni plans, generally the plans work.
yeah. Mm.
Either
I
Deepak
agree.
Chahar, because see, if Shubman Gill gets Tushar Deshpande, then he will hit him to Bombay. Okay. Tushar
Yes.
Deshpande Gill won't spare an inch.
Mm.
But Deepak Chahar can be a threat because Shubman Gill also, if you see, Shubman Gill has a problem in test matches. It is seen mostly that he leaves a lot of gap between bat and pad and goes for the overflowing drive. If you s- and that gets sort of exposed when the ball swings a lot.
Mm.
So if that happens, then Shubman Gill might come in. Might. I'm saying it's very less probability, but I'm saying, and if you get Shubman Gill in the first 3 overs, I'm telling you, even if you get him below 30, na, it is
Yeah.
going to be gold for you. It is going to be gold because then the panic will start.
Agree.
Okay.
Agree.
Yeah, again, but toss is also a very major, major factor there. So yeah, and that is thing. So honestly speaking, they would have loved to have Ben Stokes this match.
But I will say Ayush,
He's not
but
there. So.
I will say that drop Moeen Ali, and what if you could bring Mitchell Santner, because he can also
Arey,
bat.
why? What is the point? Then who will you bring as a batsman? Which bowler would
I
you?
disagree with that. Actually, if Mitchell Santner has to come into the playing 11, I feel he should replace Mahish Tikshana, because
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning of the
Then
tournament,
see, then
Mitchell
but
Santner, 1 minute, 1 minute. So, in the beginning of the tournament, Mitchell Santner was playing very well for CSK and played a big role in CSK defeating Mumbai Indians in Wankhede. So, he's not done anything wrong to be dropped from the team. Mahish Tikshana, ever since he came back into the CSK squad, he's not been doing well. He's been giving away a lot of runs here and there. He's gotten wickets, but he's been very expensive with the ball. Whereas Santner was bowling very well. He was taking wickets and being economical at the same time. So I feel if any change has to be made, I would put in Santner in place of Mahish Tikshana. Santner replacing Moeen Ali has no merits, because then CSK is costing themselves an extra batsman. Moeen Ali can contribute with the bat also. Even if he does not bowl much, he can contribute as a pure batsman. So there is really no merit in bringing Santner in the place of Moeen Ali.
Hmm. I agree with you. Kunal, your thoughts about tomorrow, especially seeing both the teams, how toss will come into the factor, pitch conditions. I mean, it could be a different strip that they play in Ahmedabad. So, your thoughts, Kunal?
I think I can't say that any team can win this one-sidedly because both team are equally. But I will give more percentage to Gujarat Titans 52-48 in this
mm,
margin because both team are good. If I talk about the batting, especially opening, also you can't put Riddhiman Saha out of the game. Riddhiman Saha can perform. He's a good player and Shubman Gill, he loves Narendra Modi Stadium, so nothing to talk about that. But one bowler who can take him early, that is Deepak Chahar. If he plays Deepak Chahar easily 2-3 overs, then after that I can say we can see another century from Shubman Gill because he's that type of player. If he knows the condition, how pitch is playing, he can score more and more runs. But one thing that I thought about the Hardik Pandya batting position, that is also the concern for Gujarat Titans. Whether he is playing for 4 or 5, I think Hardik Pandya should come as a finisher, allow the other batsmen to come and step up.
Yes.
Especially Vijay Shankar, give some chance to Vijay Shankar, Shai Sudarshan, and David Miller. And also, I want some overs from Tewatia also because I see some concern that why Noor Ahmed giving you so many runs, but you are completing all the 4 overs. Why not you giving some ball to Tewatia? Tewatia can also bowl. He's a good bowler also. He can take the wicket. So I think that must be done from Hardik Pandya point. But I think so. Hardik Pandya will not do that. I am discussing it. He will not do that again. Uh, but I think so. Gujarat Titans will be favorite in this match. If I talk about Chennai Super King batting lineup looking one-sided in that manner. Suppose if both the openers goes out of that is imaginary case, but suppose if
Yeah.
both the batsmen goes out of duck, then who is in the middle order will come to step up. Dhoni
Hmm.
doesn't come in the season in a middle means around 10th over 11th over to come and bat. He come after 15 over. No performance from Moeen Ali. Uh, Shivam Dubey, you can say hit and miss type of player because I don't think he can play singles. He just goes for runs. We can
Yes.
expect some runs from Ajinkya Rahane, expect some runs from Ambati Raidu. Seeing the experience of Ambati Raidu in playing finals and playoffs, might be
Yeah.
he can give you some runs, but concern will be there if Chennai Super King lose both the openers in cheap manner, duck
Hmm.
or
Actually,
before 10.
Actually, I will say that compared to last year what CSK did, CSK brought Moeen Ali at 3. So Moeen Ali, this year has been underutilized. He is
Yeah,
coming at number 5, number 6. So I will say that you can bring Moeen Ali at number 3, and you can bring Ajin Kerane at number 4 and number 5. So Moeen Ali,
yes.
if he can come at 3, then it's good.
And I am
Hmm.
expecting the MS. This is a final. Still, you should come and number 5 and bat at least 4-5 overs because even if Dhoni plays in a middle, there is some problem with bowlers also where line and length they will go. their line length will change when Dhoni comes to bat and hit, and I think it is a good batting wicket also. So I
Yeah.
don't think Dhoni must fear about that. I know Dhoni's fear about spinners, that when spinners will come and they will made some test match type of field and then he was goes out, especially leg spinner. I think so. Dhoni will think about the Rashid Khan. Should not come in front of him. They will struggle. But yes, I think Dhoni must come and step up if this type of condition happen. If both the openers goes out of duck, otherwise Chennai Super King won't be able to win the match tomorrow.
Hmm. Rahul, you being a CSK fan, obviously would love CSK winning the fifth IPL title and Dhoni
Yes,
lifting the
absolutely.
trophy for the fifth time. But your assessment in this match, Rahul, because you never know. I mean, GT are playing at their home ground tomorrow. They just won the qualifier too on Friday also at Ahmedabad. So, your thoughts, Rahul, towards this match?
Yeah, so I think like Krishna Gopal had mentioned earlier about Moin Ali coming up the order, right? So I feel also maybe the same should be done with Ambati Raidu as well, because if you know, notice a few seasons earlier, Ambati Raidu was even opening the batting for CSK. So, and clearly this season it's not working out for him in the middle order. So something has to be done to kind of promote Raidu up the order. But again, I don't know how that is going to happen because you have Ajinkya Rahane coming in at one down, and then you
Hmm.
have Shivam Dubey who comes in the middle overs, and he's very vital in order to take down the spinners. He's been entrusted with that job. It's going to be very hard to push Raidu up the order. But I will say this: maybe Raidu should come and bat before Moeen Ali, in my opinion, because if
Yeah.
you otherwise there are the top of the order is crowded, is too overcrowded with left-handers. So you want a mix of right-hander and left-hander in that bowling lineup, in my opinion. As far as Shivam Dubey taking down the spin is concerned, I think he has a very good chance to do that tomorrow because Ahmedabad is a very batting friendly wicket, and the two spinners he'll be playing is Rashid Khan, who is a leg spinner, and Noor Ahmad, who is a left arm spinner, off spinner. So he can. It's easier
Yeah.
for him to line up against those bowlers compared to a right arm off spinner. So
Hmm.
that's something CSK can exploit. The other thing I think CSK can exploit is with the new ball. Deepak Chahar and Tushar Deshpande can try to dismiss the Gujarat Titans top order cheaply, because while Gujarat Titans top order they've been performing very well, they've been it's revolved around Shubman Gill largely, but and Saha and Vijay Shankar and Sai Sudarshan have played a few innings here and there, but that is something that can be exploited. Vidyaman Saha did not do very well in qualifier one. He did not do very well in qualifier two either. So if CSK can make a few early breakthroughs and preferably get Shubman Gill out cheaply in the beginning, like maybe two or three down in the power play overs, they can exert some pressure on the Gujarat Titans middle order. But that's where the game begins actually, because the meat of the Gujarat Titans batting lineup is in the middle order, where you have guys like Hardik Pandya, David Miller, Rahul Tewati, and Rashid Khan coming in. So I feel CSK can the has to put them under pressure by getting the early breakthroughs in the beginning, just like they did in Chennai. That
Hmm.
is their opportunity with the ball and with the bat. Of course, you need a good start from Conway and
Yeah.
Gaikwad. Like Kunal mentioned, if those two get out cheaply, things become a little bit complicated because CSK has not actually been in that kind of situation so far in this season. Very rarely has have both of them. I don't think there is any match where they both got out cheaply together, because even if one of them got out early, the other one kicked on and went on to play a big innings.
Okay.
Having said that, I think Devon Conway needs to
Yeah,
work on his strike rate a little bit. His strike rate has been a little bit suspect in the last few matches. Like he's been getting the starts, but not able to accelerate. I don't know if that is the Chennai wicket or something else, but he's not been able to accelerate and score quickly after he gets the good start. So he'll have to
Work on
hopefully
that.
turn it around in the final.
Hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yes. Coming.
and yeah, if Gujarat Titans, if early wickets goes like I have a point like if Riddhiman Saha or Shuman Gill goes both out at cheaply, then you have a then it's David Miller. He have a huge role. to perform. And another thing is that I will say that ahead of Tewatia, Rashid Khan should come if by chance that they collapse. Okay, GT batting collapse.
mm,
So Miller and Rashid Khan, I can remember the last year which David Miller scored 95 or 96 something against CSK and with the help of Rashid Khan. So that cameo will be important if by chance early wickets of GT
mm.
goes.
Agree. Ayush, are you there? What are the key matchups for this match? What will be the key matchups for this match according to you?
Deepak Chahar versus Shubman Gill, biggest
Yes.
matchup.
Mm, yes.
Then
Key
you
players.
have,
Yeah.
I think, one more key matchup will be Rashid Khan versus Shivam Dubey.
Mm. Yes. Coming to you, Kunal. Obviously, rainy conditions. We'll see how toss will play a factor. We saw in qualify two also rain played a big part, and then we saw obviously GT. I think MI won the toss and chose to field first, and then GT batted first and put up a good score. What do you expect tomorrow, especially team being first? Should they bat first and put up a good score? How do you see things happen? Because we know MI are good in chasing. I don't doubt. I mean, Rohit Sharma's decision at all, what happened yesterday, because we know how good of a team MI is chasing, but GT was just too good against the MI bowling attack. So, how do you see things going if it rains tomorrow?
It is rain, but one thing is that final pressure is different from a league matches. Okay, so I don't think condition much matter. There is a rain or not. You must bat first and give more runs. Suppose if there is DL method, then you have to give more and more runs so that at last you will win it. So I think batting first is very important in finals.
No, 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 not at all. Not in Gujarat, man. Not in Ahmedabad.
I actually disagree with Kunal's opinion because I think from both sides, Gujarat Titans is a team that backs themselves
And if you, yeah,
chasing a target. Even in on Chepauk wicket, which is a bat first wicket, Gujarat Titans chose to bowl first against CSK. So they have very huge confidence in their chasing ability.
and
The stats also don't lie. Gujarat Titans have
if you,
chased more often than not in their very short history. So I think if they win the toss, they will definitely choose to bowl first. Question remains what Dhoni will choose to do if he wins the toss, and
no, no, both will bowl.
I think CSK will choose to bowl first. Although conventional wisdom says that you should bat first in a final and get runs on the board, that is there. But CSK will probably choose to bowl first, knowing that Gujarat Titans' strength is chasing. So
Chasing.
it's better to give them uh, a, yourselves a chance chasing against Gujarat Titans. I know that's not easy either, but maybe there's a better chance for CSK when chasing and going with their strength of batting rather than trying to bat first and put up a total.
Mm,
See, the simple thing is, Ahmedabad is not Chepauk, where
right.
dew is not that much of a factor.
Yes.
If you analyze not yesterday's match only,
Yeah. Yesterday's match.
Bombay were on course to winning it, even that total. At 10 overs, they were 20 runs ahead of Gujarat, then they had a collapse. So, chasing, you have to chase. In this ground, you have to chase. And in this ground, the batting team will feel no total is safe.
Agreed.
And both teams, although comparatively, Gujarat has a better bowling lineup also, but they have like power pack batting, you know,
Mm,
and
yeah.
they have good stroke makers.
Yes.
So you have to chase tomorrow.
Mm,
And what changes I'm thinking, can GT make any change? I don't think so. There is one thing they can maybe do. Maybe I'm giving it a maybe. Is if if they replace Noor Ahmed with Shanaka to give that extra batting depth. What do you think? Because you will be targeting a big score tomorrow in excess of 220 if you're batting first, and most probably you will chase 200 plus. What do you
If
think? Should they
if
go for?
Shanaka have that ability, then he can win against CSK in that match also.
Why doesn't he? Come on, man. He has smashed 60 runs against Australia last 3 overs. He obviously has the ability.
Yeah. Thing is though that they have the batting depth already, until Rashid Khan, right?
So,
That's
but
the thing. They lack of.
but tell me, I mean, give you an option. If I'm not wrong, Noor did get belted a bit last time.
Hmm,
How much
agreed.
did Noor go for? Noor Ahmed went for 4 overs, 35, 8 economy.
Hmm,
That is
So,
actually a fairly respectable
no, no, but
effort in the under the
no, no,
circumstances.
yeah, yeah,
Given
I'm
that,
saying, I'm not
see,
saying he
given
was
that
wrong.
they're defending, given that Gujarat Titans were defending 234, giving only 35 runs in 4 overs is pretty
No,
good
no,
under the
I'm not
circumstances.
saying, he was bad, but I'm saying he was okay. One thing you can do, see, they have Saha, Shubman, Sai, Vijay, Hardik, Miller, Rahul Tewatia, Rashid. Art.
yeah.
So what you can do maybe is see Rashid and Noor are similar type of bowlers. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe tomorrow you can do what Mumbai Indians did in 21 or 20 against Delhi Capitals. You drop a Noor Ahmed, you drop a Sai Sudarshan, okay. You get in Shanaka and you get in Jayant Yadav. What do you think? Because CSK has a lot of left-handers also. Jadeja, Moeen Ali, Shivam Dube, Devon Conway,
Hmm, yeah.
and that can be an option. And both are so Rashid and although both are one is Chinaman, one is leg spinner, but having a proper off spinner like Jayant who can bat as well, and you get in a Dasun Shanaka. What do you think? I think that's not a bad option.
Isn't this going to be Jayant Yadav's first match?
No, no, no. He's played in Lucknow.
He's played.
Hmm. It's a fair call. Jayant Yadav, you never know what he can do on this pitch. I
Okay.
feel like
When you bring in Dasun Shanaka, though, how are you bringing him? Because Gujarat Titans already has a fairly
So
good pace bowling attack.
I'm telling you, na, drop Noor Ahmed,
Yeah, no, no,
get
no.
in
Like
Shanaka.
what would be the role of Dasun Shanaka? I'm saying
His
because
role is to
Gujarat
bat.
Titans
What his
already
role is to
have
bat.
fast bowlers. They already have Mohammad
So,
Shami, Mohit
I'm
Sharma.
not. Why would I use Shanaka as a pacer? I'm using Shanaka as a batsman, na.
yeah.
Do you think he can actually give a good contribution as a batsman in the final, pure
Absolutely,
batsman?
100% he can. He is at least better than Tewatia. You will agree.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, come on, what is maybe? He is 100%. He's not scored one match, so he's bad or what? He's a very good player, yeah. And he's better than Sai Sudarshan also. Okay. And to play the Sai Sudarshan, you can have Vijay Shankar to play that sort of an anchor role. Sai played well. But I'm saying after a point, Sai gets stuck. Like last match. He got stuck after Sai. Vijay can accelerate also.
That's what I feel like. A Vijay Shankar should bet at number three.
Yeah. So if your batting order looks like this, okay, and so openers to we know if wicket falls, Vijay at three, Hardik at four, okay, depending on whatever, then maybe Miller at five, okay,
Shanak at six.
Shanaka six, or if you want, if 2 3 wickets fall, you can send in Rashid Khan also. Seven, eight, nine, 10, and you have around so much of batting depth, and you can just go. So like the way England team plays their T20 cricket is, they have batting up to 10, and then they go all guns blazing. So you can actually do that. You can just come and smash it, and all are powerful hitters. If you see Shubman, I won't call Shubman a powerful hitter, or Shubman can hit at will. Look at Lee Vijay Shankar. Look at Hardik Pandya. So not in that much form. Shanaka, Miller, Rashid, tremendous hitting abilities.
Mm.
And in case Suman Gill falls, and if early wickets fall, Shanaka is not one dimensional. If wickets fall, Shanaka can also rotate the strike and flame. And he's very, very, very good against pace and bounce, I've seen. क्या बता? So,
Yeah.
why not? It's got to be
Mm.
good.
Agree on that. Yes. Anyways, guys, most runs, most wickets. Before we wrap things up, for predictions, we'll start with Rahul. We know, anyways,
Yeah,
all of us
so
are
I
to support GT tomorrow, so no point asking about that. So, anyways, most runs, most wickets for both the teams.
Yeah, so I think for CSK, most runs, I have a feeling it's going to be Ruturaj Gaikwad again. Gaikwad does step up in big matches for CSK. He's very often done that in the past, so I think it's going to be Gaikwad, the most runs with the bat. Bowling wise, I feel it's going to be a wild card pick. I think it's going to be Tushar Deshpande. I feel Gujarat
Wow.
the Titans batsmen will target him a lot and maybe score a lot and probably score a lot of runs against him. But at the same time, in going after Tushar Deshpande, he'll end up taking a few wickets as well.
Big
Yeah.
call, big
So
call,
that's why
big
I'm
call, big call.
yeah. So I'm going with Tushar Deshpande as the highest wicket taker. For Gujarat Titans, I think the highest wicket taker might be Rashid Khan. I'm going to play it very safe over there. He's too good a bowler to keep him out of the game.
Agree.
So I feel, although Rashid Khan hasn't particularly done very well against CSK, I feel tomorrow he might get maybe a wicket or two, maybe 2 wickets or 3 wickets like that. He will get. So I'm going with Rashid Khan with the bat. I think it could be Hardik Pandya as the highest run score. A surprise, maybe by law of averages, Shubman Gill might have a failure, and maybe Hardik Pandya will step up tomorrow and score some runs. So I think highest run score will be Hardik Pandya.
Mm. Some big calls made. Kunal, what about you?
Uh,
He will say
for
top
Chennai,
scorer David Warner.
All right. Anyways, Kunal, yes.
for me, for Chennai Super King, highest scorer for me is Ajinkya Rahane, and top wicket taker Ravindra Jadeja,
In
Okay.
Ahmedabad.
and yes, and for Gujarat for me highest run getter. There might be big call for me, but I am going with Hardik Pandya, and for highest wickets Mohit Sharma.
Mm. Okay. Ayush, what about you?
No, before that, I just remembered one thing about Kunal. You remember in one match, what did he say? He said that as an impact substitute, you can get a keeper and then sub him off.
Mm.
Anyways, anyways.
Mumbai
Uh,
Indians, I think it was not actually a concussion, but they somehow ensured that that was a concussion and Ishan was
क्या
out for.
बोल रहा हूँ क्या बोल रहा है ये? What I'm saying is,
There were jokes on social media saying that Chris Jordan also took a wicket for Gujarat Titans.
अरे Chris Jordan, Chris Jordan did a social service. That guy should not be playing gully cricket also. Anyways, I
Being a
feel
curse.
for Chennai, I also have a feeling that who should I? Because the problem is with Chennai, the batting order only you don't know. They send in anybody anytime. I also think Rahane. I also think Rahane will be a good option. For
Mm.
Gujarat's
Yeah, yeah,
bowling,
it's safe. Yeah.
Gujarat's bowling again highest wicket taker will be Mr. Mohit Sharma. For Gujarat batting, Hardik Pandya is on form. So I'll take a punt. I'll say Riddhiman Saha.
Mm.
And
Interesting.
highest wicket taker will be Deepak Char.
Mm.
I somehow
For
feel
me,
Deepak Char will create a.
mm. Yes, for me, I think GT highest run scorer. I'm going to go with David Miller. I think he needs to
What
make
the?
impact tomorrow.
So you are
Yes,
saying basically they will be 3-4 down in the 10th over.
maybe. Yes, I see that happening. But then they make a comeback somehow in the middle overs.
Yeah, David Miller is good against CSK. We
Yeah,
can't forget that.
yeah.
He does well against.
Hmm. Yes, I just see Miller batting at 4 5 and making impact somehow after them losing Shubman Gill early. So I see that happening. Bowling wise, yes, I think it's going to be Mohit Sharma. The way that he's bowling in the death overs, I think he's just doing brilliant. I'm going with Mohit Sharma. C, I'm going to go with Shivam Dubey. I'm taking a risk, but I'm going with Shivam Dubey tomorrow. Finance, who knows? I mean, this he's been playing well in the past 2 seasons, but I'm taking a gamble. I'm going with Shivam Dubey, and most wickets. I'm also going to go with Deepak. I think the way that he makes
You
impact in
did
the
you
power
did
play.
not you did not pick any ex DC player. Acha, you picked Mohit Sharma.
Yes, Mohit
No.
Sharma's XDs, you know.
You can pick another ex DC Vijay Shankar.
No need Vijay Shankar. Okay. All right.
Who was
Anyways, thank you.
who was
Okay.
his ex DC?
Hmm?
Tomorrow, I think I hope it's a close match. The playoffs have been very one-sided.
Yes. But we've seen very
I
close.
mean, not quite a qualifier one. You could say that was okay. Not, I won't say, not, fairly suspenseful towards the end. I mean, Rashid Khan gave CSK a few nervous moments towards the end. So it wasn't maybe a last ball nail biter, but definitely Gujarat Titans fought till the end and did not, kept CSK on their toes in qualifier one.
Hmm. Yes. All right. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. It's already nearly 2 hours also. So, anyways, thank you so much, Kunal,
Thank you.
Rahul, and Ayush for joining, and even Krishna Gopal.
Thank you.
And yes, and we did the quiz as well. So, well done once again to Krishna Gopal for winning, and he's not here right now, but
I
hopefully, he
won
can
by
do the quiz also tomorrow. After the review straight away, let's try to do another quiz also during the middle. So, okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much, guys. And do subscribe to the sports breakdown, like, comment, and share. And then we'll be coming tomorrow for a live watch along of the finals and then doing a review as well. So, see you tomorrow at 8 p.m., guys. So, until then, guys, goodbye, guys.